Hello and welcome back to the channel. If you're an EPL fan and you did watch the games throughout this weekend, then I'm sure you saw a lot of controversial VAR decisions and more than 4 occasions where VAR was used and football fans were not happy with the outcome, how referees decided to use the VAR to make their decisions. Now it's sad to say that the Premier League board have sanctioned the PGMOL to review 2 games, that is the Chelsea versus West Ham game and the Newcastle versus Crystal Palace game. Now these 2 games consisted of a lot of controversials, among which 2 goals were disallowed, and the PGMOL will be reviewing this game and see to it that a fair decision is made. Now we are going to look at all these 2 games, decide for ourselves, and you can go down to the comment section and let me know where your thoughts are. Which team do you think was right, and it was the VAR decision right or wrong? Now the first match we'll be deciding on is the West Ham versus Chelsea game. Clearly there was a contact between the player and Mendy, but what the referee was looking forward to, was it a contact? And as we can clearly see, there was a contact. But the question is, was the contact severe enough to constitute a foul and then disallow the goal? Because as we can see here, Mendy came forward for the ball, and in the course of coming forward, he came in contact with the player as well as the ball. Now that is where the Premier League board will be looking carefully. Did he get the ball? Who was the last person to get in contact? The last person to get in contact with the ball. Although there was a touch, but who won the ball? The football is always the critical factor in situations like this. But as we can clearly see, Mendy had the final touch. But what the foul really severe to constitute a disallowed goal? Well, the PGMOL will review it. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. From the look of things, there was a contact between the player and then Mendy. But was it severe enough for the goal to be disallowed? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. We are all referees. We've all been watching the game for quite some time now, and I know we all are referees on our own way. We have various experience. We know the FIFA rules. So let's judge ourselves in the comment section below. And the next match is going to be Crystal Palace versus Newcastle. Now this game ended in a goalless draw, but then there was a controversial own goal disallowed here. In this instance, there was the same thing, the same scenario, a contact with the goalkeeper. But this one, I am not sure why the referee disallowed this goal, because as we can clearly see, the player came in contact with the goalkeeper not by his own will, but he was pushed, and the ball was in the net through an own goal. So the referee decided to review the VAR, stand there for a couple of times, and then decide that the goal should be disallowed. Now the referee in question here thought it wise that since it's a goalless draw, there's no need to spice it out with a goal. So he decided to go for the softer option, disallowing the goal. But Newcastle fans are not happy. They've sanctioned the Premier League board, and they in return have sanctioned the PGMOL to review this goal and come up with a reasonable decision. Now, to my reasonable decision, I'm not sure the PGMOL will revert the decision of the referee. I am sure they would go along with the decision that the referee and the VAR made in that match in particular. I am not sure they will overrule any decision. And if they do overrule, the worst that can happen is a split point share or a replay, which is very unlikely. I'm sure they are going to stand by what the referee and VAR have already decided. Now, these were not all the controversial instances in this week. When we watched the Manchester City versus Aston Villa, there was a similar occasion where the manager in question was not happy with the decision VAR made. In the Everton versus Liverpool game, there was the same kind of decision that the goal was overruled, and there was another Virgil van Dijk's red card appeal going on. There was a lot of controversial VAR decision throughout this week. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and I'll be coming at you with different videos. If you're a football fan, please consider subscribing and clicking on the notification bell icon. I will see you next time.